So, LB, 52 block, Hit Factory. So, as you can see from the last two videos, we've been ranting and raving about all types of subjects. And the more subjects I get that people send me, the more rants and raves I can do for you. All right, so here's the new rant. Trained fighter versus street fighter. Now this is always a good one because we always want to believe, whatever side you believe in, that we're correct. So a lot of people will say, well, train in the ring. If you get into a street fight, it ain't the ring. So that street fighter can just destroy your whole fantasy. Street fighters are like, well, I'm well trained, and you're not. You can't win. So let's take a look at it from the trained fighter's perspective, which is correct. When you get into a fight, and I think a lot of people don't know this, there's more than just a technique happening. So this is something I said, was talking about that goes back to the Kung Fu practitioners, such as myself too, is that we have to train real. Because when you engage with someone, let's say a boxer or a Muay Thai fighter who's training on a regular basis, they're going to the gym, they're running, they're eating right, they're hitting pads, they're sparring, they're hitting the bag, and they're doing it in like a timely manner every day. They're doing this thing, and you fight this guy, and you're not doing this thing, and the first minute of the fight you gas out, and he's been sparring. He's going 12 rounds, bringing in new fighters each round. Let's say a round is 3 minutes, he's doing 12, so that's almost like 36 minutes of fighting. And the untrained man gasses out in like a half a minute. So already you're at a disadvantage. And then the trained fighter, he's training accuracy. He's sparring, so he's understanding what it is to hit a person or be hit and have to respond. The street fighter, who maybe his fight record could be, unless he's just like a badass, his fight record may be one every 2 years. He gets into a scuffle, and most people don't want to scuffle with him because he's a badass. So every now and then, he has to make an example. And then the trained fighter, he's fighting every week and every week, maybe every other week. So his machine, his brain, everything is firing towards fighting. And the untrained fighter, you're turning up, you're popping pills, you're eating wrong, and then you get into a fight and believe you have full excellence to take out somebody who's really about that life and living that life. So on that side, yes, the trained fighter will totally dominate, and not that you need a miracle, but your odds of winning are very slim. Now for the street fighter, in his arsenal, he has no rules. The professional fighters fighting under a controlled environment. There's doctors, there's people around. If he slips or falls, they'll be right there to take care of him. The street fighter has none of those luxuries, and he also has no rules. So while you're getting in your position, you're a professional fighter, you're getting in your position, you're ready. His man sinks up behind you, hits you in the head with a rock, then he jumps on you and pounds you into the ground. That's a victory for the street, man. He counts that up as one victory. Whether you felt you were sneak attacked or not, you know what I'm saying? That doesn't matter. This is the streets. We have no rules. So yes, in a street fight, there are a lot of things more you have to worry about as far as being a trained fighter, that you don't have that control protection. And you have to know this, so that if you are going to engage, or if someone is going to pull you into a street fight and you're a professional fighter, you gotta have to know how to engage the situation. You have to throw out, you're fighting in the ring. You want to keep all your attributes, but you have to throw out your fighting in the ring and switch to a more broader fight, which is, your awareness has to be broader to what you can bring into the fight. And it might not be a boxing match; it could be a stick fight. So, in this sense, they both have good points, but at the end of the day, better to be the trained fighter, even if you're in the streets, because we're not talking about just fighting. You know, professional fighter, he's also fighting bad health, bad diet, bad energy. So it's better to go that direction. And still, you know, if you are, you know, if you're in the urban jungle, and that's where you reside and you stay, that's what you're going to do. You know, you don't have to make fighting your professional career. But the professional side of fighting that can't be overlooked is taking care of yourself and making yourself better. So, the rant. Is a street fighter better than a trained fighter? No. Can a trained fighter walk into the streets and just Billy Badass anybody because he has techniques? No. And there's your answer. Rant and Raven, your boy Lightbro.